Welcome back to USA Round 1. Japan. They purchased 3 transports, an infantry, and a tank. They took out the cruiser, only one, lost a unit, taking out Yunnan, lost a unit, taking out Beer-Asia, didn't lose anything with Anhui, and only lost just one fighter. So I'd say it's a pretty good round for them. They have quite a bit, trying to make sure that US doesn't build up anything here. They're definitely obviously going to make a India play, I would say, with 4 transports. Quite a bit of units here already, so it's going to be a little bit tough. But I'm going to start building up an Atlantic force, try and come into Germany. So you need to consider the 2 transports and the cruiser still sitting there plus 6 fighters. But yeah, it's going to start building up slowly. And to do that, I'm going to go with an infantry, artillery, tank, just 1 transport, a destroyer, and an aircraft carrier. I am going to come out here, down here, because I figure I can swap and get that cruiser. So if I lose a destroyer but can take those 2 out, that cruiser, later if I need to build up a force or if they want to come over and do some bombarding, it'll be nice to get that out of the way. I am going to, it's open, so I'm going to take here to take Guangdong. And I prefer the Americans to take that just so I can keep more Russian troops and just let that force build up. Because just, 1, 2 units can't do a ton. And I think that's it for attacks. Let me just double check. Yeah, that was going to be it for my attack. All right, got it. All right, like as expected, and like I said, I'm happy to take that swap. So we're going to start advancing. I will hold on to West Russia, or try to hold on to West Russia, so I'll move the fighter in, and then everything else is going to start coming down. I'm going to leave these in place, but I'll try something here. Drop these, even though they're not needed immediately, but I will drop them since there's really no consequence. I can't move them up because they'd be attacked. So I'm just going to drop these and then those make a slow march across. But if Japan did consider, round 4-ish, whatever, 3, 4-ish, jumping over into Africa, I'd have some forces there to defend that. Plus, that tank can move through pretty quickly. So yeah, it just strengthens Africa. I don't see a ton of use anyway for that unit. So those units. So yeah, I'll try that. I'm going to advance everything else. Keep that there. I'll actually pull these infantry back as well, just in case. He could easily take those out. And, if he comes up there, I might encourage that. So, all right, that's going to be it for the American turn. All the naval units all these units except for the tank I'll put over here. So I could counterstrike that if he did the attack, which is highly unlikely. But yeah, without a bomber here, yeah, why not drop him in there? And then I'm hoping next round I can stack everything up here. And that'll be 3 transports, and then I'll do do 2 transports next time with some more naval units, I think. But yeah, and that's where we begin. Let's take a quick look at the war report before Russia. So after one round, 166 to 155, I will take that. Not bad. So they're going to have 74. And I have 100. Yeah, the Allies have 100. So good. Hopefully see some advantage next round.